Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Harmony One price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving the key scenarios that I expect to play out on the Harmony One chart, basing it on the Elliott wave patterns. So if you're interested in such content, make sure that you stick around till the end of this video. And the price of Harmony One stands at the $0.05 mark, and on TradingView the market is up by 3.3%. and I want to kickstart the video by giving a brief of what has been happening on this chart. So Harmony One saw higher prices to an all-time high in this Elliott wave pattern, and then from the all-time high we started seeing lower prices in this massive ABC correction, and the ABC correction took us to around the $0.03 mark, and Harmony One went even below the target areas that I had between the $0.11 mark and the $0.08 mark, that is within this yellow target down here. And from the $0.03 mark we have been seeing a little bit of a bounce to the upper side, and I believe Harmony One has done whatever it needed to do in its ABC correction, and soon we might see a pump to the upper side in an Elliott wave pattern, having a wave 5 taking us to an all-time high once more. And for that to happen, we need to continue holding this key above this key support that we have at around the $0.04 mark. We need to continue trading above that for us to continue seeing higher prices, because the moment we break below these, that would mean we'll be unlocking even lower prices for Harmony One. And once we break below that and maybe have a retest of that area, that would be the worst case scenario for Harmony One, and I hope that won't play out. And for that not to play out, I also expect even higher prices on the Bitcoin chart, because this is an altcoin and it's mostly affected by the movements of the Bitcoin chart. The other key scenario is that we can continue pushing the market higher and go back to this yellow target that I have at between the $0.11 mark and the $0.08 mark. And once that happens, we can push to the upper side of that area, yellow target, and once we break above that, we'll be facing a key resistance at around the $0.11 mark. Once we have a retest of that resistance area, we can continue pushing higher to the next key resistance at around the $0.15 mark. And once that happens and we have a retest of that area too, we can continue pushing higher to this blue target area that I have for the wave 1 of the Elliott wave pattern. So this is the target area for the wave 1. This is the minimum that I expect the wave 1 to do. So that blue target area, I'm basing it on the Fibonacci. So if I apply the fibs, you can see this area lies between the fib level 6.5, the 0.6 and the 0.5 fib levels. That's the minimum that I expect the wave 1 of the Elliott wave to do. And once we see that area, we can then have a little bit of a retracement to the lower side in a wave 2, then a wave 3, a wave 4, and then a wave 5 to an all-time high. Also having a look at the indicators on the daily chart, you can see that on the RSI we are trading at around the 38 mark, and that would mean we have potential for us, we have room for us to continue pushing the market higher. On the RSI we are not limited to move to the upper side. Also on the MACD you can see we had a bullish cross and also an increase in volume on the MACD, and that is very positive because that would mean it's possible for us to continue pushing the market higher. Going to the 4-hour chart, on the 4-hour chart, if we start by having a look at the indicators, on the RSI we were almost in the overbought region, trading at around the 65 mark, and we are having a little bit of a retracement to the lower side. So on the 4-hour chart we have room for us to continue pushing the market lower. There's downward potential on that. Also on the MACD, seems like we might soon get a bearish cross. That might print on this screen very soon on the MACD, so it's worth noting that. And it also seems like we are losing the upward momentum on the 4-hour chart, and that is not very positive on the Harmony 1 chart, because that would mean we might have a little bit of a retracement to the lower side and maybe go back to this key area of support. And once that happens, we can then have a bounce to the upper side if we don't break below that. So that's all on the Harmony 1 chart, and I'll keep you updated on any movements.